right, guys. We're ready. It is only 45 degrees out right now. Water's probably about 65. This is one of the best times, in my personal opinion, to go fishing. When the air is colder than the water. These bass should be everywhere right now. So we're gonna go out and see how many we can catch and hopefully get some decent ones. It's fall. It's October 19th right now. We're in Grapevine, on Lake Grapevine in Grapevine, Texas. So we're gonna be throwing some crankbaits, anything that imitates shad right now with the fall pattern. You should catch some fish. So we're gonna go out and try to, main focus is gonna be points, secondary points, flats. There's a flat way down here we're gonna try to hit. It's kind of out in the middle of the cove, and a lot of people just go right by it because there's a boat ramp there. And it's right off the main lake and the creek channel. So bass should, by nature, stop off at that spot and kind of position themselves towards that flat and start ambushing shad. So we're going to try that and see if they're there yet. It's still pretty early in the fall pattern here. If you're somewhere else like Illinois or where I'm from originally, that fall pattern started probably a month and a half ago, maybe a month ago, and you're well within the fall pattern. So, but we got some baits we're going to try, and we're going to go out and kill it. So stay tuned and wish me luck. There's one for the day. Little guy. Looking big there. He's just a little guy. Woo, fish one. I thought I was stuck, and then when it came off, bit it. See how many more we can catch. Let's go. See if we can get, man, that fish bit right when that lure hit the water. Right when it hit the water. A little bit better fish. How to hit a school here. He inhaled this sucker. A little bit better fish. Right when it hit the water. Let me start reeling. This is what I mean. This little guy. They're all eating. Little dink. go. Much better fish. Much better fish. That's what we're looking for. Power her out. She's hooked pretty good. That's what we're looking for right there. Much better fish. She looks pretty healthy. Get her back in the water. There we go. All right. Again, the S Crank by Megabass 1.2. Fishing on a 7-foot medium moderate action pole. I'm actually using a faster gear ratio than I normally would, just because, again, bass are going to be more active, so I want to reel in just a tad bit quicker. So I'm using a 7.5 to 1 gear ratio. Normally I would use a 6.8 or 6.5 or 6.4, but on this one particularly I want to be able to go a little bit quicker because, again, bass are a little bit more active. So the bass are active, the bait fish are active. So they're all going to be moving a little bit faster. Fish right there. Good fish. It's a real good fish. Stop it. Oh, there we go. Let's get the skin off this little guy. £3, 4 ounces. This one's skinny as all get out. Look at that thing, long and skinny. Been beat to death. And as soon as that thing hit the water, I didn't realize I had a fish. Bass. This is a little one. Again, on the shad imitating. Nah, don't think so. Feisty little fella. Good fish. That's a better fish right there. Yeah, she wasn't going nowhere. She got double hooked. go. That's another decent little fish. Just for shits and giggles, though. Let me see how much she weighs. Just so I know perspective of how tiny that other bass was. Yep, this was a 2.5 pounds. A little 2.5 pounder. That's a better fish. All right, so that was it. I hope you guys really enjoyed watching that video. Fall fishing is by far one of my favorite. And speaking of fall fishing, I've got really exciting news. I wanted to hop on here on the end to let you guys know that I started a company back in February and decided I was going to start making lures. And my first lure is landing at the end of this year, roughly around December or January. And I'm super stoked because the next episode is going to be me fishing my new lure. And on top of that, I'm going to be going to the Land of Giants. So we're going to O.H. Ivy down in West Texas. And I am so excited to start throwing my bait because it is a big bass bait. This bait is my new swim bait. It's called the Stud Swim Bait. This is the Stud Sunfish or the Stud Red Ear, whichever you want to call it. It's going to have 3 colors. There'll be the Stud Bluegill, and then the Stud Crappie, and then this one. Now, I've got a floating version, I've got a sinking version, and they're all coming in, like I said, here in the winter, whether December or January, and they will be for sale. Not right now because I need to create a video to show you guys how awesome this thing really is. So stay tuned. Follow up with next week is when I'm going. So follow up and we're going to post a video. It's a 4-day trip. We're going to have an absolute blast. And again, I want to thank you for watching Bass Bro TV, and we'll catch you all next time.